Coach John here. I thought I'd film a quick little video on how to punch. Punching, there's many forms of punching. None are necessarily right or wrong. It's more what's most useful at the specific moment in a fight, for instance. The way I prefer to punch is a vertical punch, which is basically your hand is in this position as if you're holding a hammer. I like it because when you're doing these rotating punches, your elbow's coming up higher and it's just a little bit slower. Also with the vertical punch, you're hitting with all your knuckles generally. And then with this one, you tend to kind of just hit these two. Anyways, I like the vertical punch. The elbow's here, so I'm protected, get it back quickly. Here, I feel like I'm open more. That being said, doesn't mean I won't punch like this. I will, sometimes. But the majority of my punches are going to be this. Essentially, the best punch is the one that hits the target first. So, who cares what type of punch you do? If you hit the target first, that's going to be the most effective one. So, I prefer this one. So, something to keep in mind when you're punching is how you hold your hand. You want to curl your fingers in really nice and tight into your palm, and then lock your index and your middle finger with your thumb. When you're punching, you don't want to be really tight and rigid because you'll be really slow. You want to think of having some water on your hands, you're flicking it off. And at the moment of impact, everything tightens up. Anyways, this is just trying to be brief here, but then I start going on into tangents. So imagine somebody's got a rope tied around your wrist and they're pulling it towards them. So that means my hand is not going to come back when I punch. It's going to go straight into the target. Very, very common mistake people make when they punch is they bring their hand back. Don't do that. Here, hands up, rear foot elevated. I'm getting ahead of myself. Just focus on the punch. Straight out, straight back. Straight out, straight back. Straight out, straight back. That's all we're going to cover for now. Yes, you can get into the hips and the feet, the stance. One other quick little thing, giving you extra bonuses here, is don't just practice on one side. Practice on both sides. We want to get good on both sides. We don't want to just have ours be really good on one side, okay? You can get the point. So say if you're doing 10, 20, 30, 40, 100 punches on one side, switch sides and then do the same thing on the other side. Try and get some balance happening. So, hey, you never know if your arm gets chopped off or one arm gets injured and you don't know how to punch with the other hand, you might be in an awkward situation. So try and plan ahead, try and train for balance. That's all I've got for you now. If you've got any questions, please let me know. Thanks for watching.